My name's Chris King. I'm a Serco employed shift operator here at ASMT, and one of my roles is to go out and ensure the airfield's clear when it snows, or obviously ice prevention when it's icy. It's obviously weather permitted. The Met Office determine what forecast is coming. If it's amber, we're sort of on standby waiting to go. As soon as it snows, we get the kit ready during the amber phase, and then as soon as it hits red, we get out all white, we get out there, clear the snow, and then because of the area here at Brize, we get a lot of ice anyway. The hills around us sort of, it's like a bowl, so it keeps a lot of sort of ice sort of in this area. So ice prevention is probably more or less a daily occurrence, I'd say, during the December, January, February sort of time, and aircraft can't fly if it's got ice on it, so we'll get a call, the DOC will decide, and the captain will go out and do a check of the aircraft. If he deems it requires de-icing, we'll take one of our ADVs, which is an aircraft de-icing vehicle, out. It gets heated up to approximately 80 degrees with de-icing fluid, and then we take it out there. We're met with somebody from ramp services. They get in the basket, and we basically just drive around the truck under their sort of control or their supervision, really, and they spray the surfaces that the captain asked for. And we've got headsets on, so we're communicating to the guy in the basket who could be sort of 40, 50 feet away up in the air, but he's telling us where to drive and, you know, monitoring things as well. So it's all really safe and, yeah, gets the aircraft off the ground. When it snows, yeah, things ramp up a little bit. We have a big vehicle, the ASCV, which is an airfield snow clearing vehicle. That's got a big sort of 5-6 metre blade on the front of it, and then a big brush and some big blowers on the back of it and stuff. But we tend to try and get 4 of them out on the airfield, overlapping in echelon. So they sort of clear a good proportion of that airfield as they're going up and down. And then we'll have another one doing taxiways. Gets rid of I'd say the majority of it. The plough will get rid of if it depends on the depth of the snow, I guess, but the plough will get rid of it down to about 2 centimetres, I guess, and then the brushes do the rest, and then the blowers do the rest after that. And then what we tend to do is, once it's cleared and the snow stopped falling, we'll send the lads down, which is a liquid airfield de-icing sprayer. It's called lads. And that's basically a big boom which goes out to 24 metres, and that just sprays a product onto the remaining surface, and that'll melt the residual stuff that's left. Because of the type of snow we tend to get in this country, it's very wet. So with the airfield snow clearing vehicles, the brushes get clogged up a lot. So what we tend to do, each run of the airfield, we'll stop at the end, just check, make sure it's not clogged up. And if they're clogged up, get a brush and a shovel and beat it off the actual vehicle itself, so it's clear to do a next run. Do like a brush pattern reset, and then it's ready to go then. And you know, because if you don't do that reset, the brush ends up bouncing sometimes. So it creates ridges on the runway, which then makes it harder to clear. Yeah, to be honest, it doesn't really matter day or night. The kit's that good nowadays that it operates quite effectively anyway. So as long as you operate it when its parameters and how it's supposed to be operated, it works really well. The heaters are good. So when you're sat in the cab, it doesn't have a snowing outside, it's quite warm in there. But yeah, no, we're just reactionary really, I guess. Doesn't matter day or night, we can be called upon at any time when we're sort of ready to go. Flat top is probably one of my favourite bits of the actual job, to be honest, yeah. Everybody pulls together and gets out there and gets it cleared.
I'm Sergeant Ryan Anders. I work in ASMT. I'm in charge of all the assurance on the airfield and obviously A-class driver training. Yeah, it's just making sure that we're applied by all the assurance and governance within ASMT and making sure we do all our jobs correctly. So Blacktop, 6-month enduring task. It's over between November and March, April time. And it obviously extends to the right with obviously the nature of the weather these days. Blacktop, our commitment is to make sure that the airfield is fit for purpose for operational flights to go, depart and arrive here at Brize Norton. We do a lot of work, and that's with obviously the guys and girls that fix the vehicles as well. So there's pre-blacktop checks that the vehicle's got to go under. Then obviously our focus is on the airfield and making sure that we have potential cover for any down in weather. But then again, the vehicles do their post checks as well. So it's a big, massive process. Everyone's involved, especially all the mechanics, and get the vehicles up serviceable. The work that goes into it, obviously in the background, is quite a lot really. Every focus, especially with the mechanics, they basically get the vehicles fit for purpose. Then it's again refreshing the guys and girls, training. So there's a lot of training emphasis goes onto it, additional that we normally do here, and then then put it into practice really and getting out and making that airfield clear from snow.